Energy Manager. So this is the video game Energy Manager. What I'm going to be doing is I am going to be increasing the size of my storage units for my windmills. You see I bought a new storage unit right here. The reason why is because these are too small. They're getting filled up too easily. So what I will do is I'm going to build some larger ones. And the more money I have, the more I'm going to be able to buy. Because of the way the grid auction system works, I'm going to put my bid in for the auction properties. And I'll check it again later to see if there's anything else new. The price of fuel is really, well, it's kind of moderate price right now. So I definitely want to be able to buy fuel. I did buy a 1 gigawatt coal factory. You can see it's listed here first. But the issue is it takes forever to refuel. It takes like 10 or 20 minutes to refuel just that one power plant. So even though I got 53 million, I'm going to bring in some cash. I'm going to sell these. You see I just earned 2 points because I'm selling them individually. You know, funny, I bet you I could sell the one that has virtually nothing in it and still earn a lot of points on it. These are high enough that it's not going to get more money from the cross-grid discharging. Same with this. This one I'm going to do this cross-grid discharging. It's only 25 megawatts. I definitely want to upgrade those. Going to make a lot more money when I upgrade. Looking for the largest one. It looks like it's going to be 88 million. And then maybe I have one more. Is going to go for 13. I have a vessel en route. It's going to be there in 7 minutes. Because the price of oil is really low right now, definitely going to fuel up, but the issue is it takes a really long time, and I want to do some of these. So I'm going to estimate I need to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 more storage units. The big one is 60 million. That would be 30 million. If you do this times 4, it would be 52 million. I'm going to buy the big one. Put it right there. I'm going to take some of these. Going to, well, it's offline, so I'm going to reconnect it to there. Turn it online. Charged in 54 days. Wow, that's pretty long. Charged in 23 days. Charged in 18 days. So the issue you're going to have is you can only connect so many to this storage unit. Charged in 12 days. This is one of the smaller ones. I'm planning on selling that one. So I will take this one. Yeah, I got the wrong one. Nine days. I will connect this one over here. And then I think I'm going to do one more. Now it's down to 7 days. We'll do this one right here. It's down to 6 days. I think I've done the maximum number of connections. Actually, I can connect 2 more. Okay, we're going to see what the grand total is. 5 days. So what that means is when I log in, I'm going to make more money, because if I skip a day or two, it's going to keep on charging. When I logged in today, they were all full. You don't want them to be full with windmills. With the coal plants, it's okay because they run out of fuel. So they're going to stop running anyway. But with windmills, you want them to run all the time. Same with the solar power. So I do plan on buying more solar power plants, but I don't know if the bug is still in the game. So I'm going to check my other windmills, although there is a chance I might sell the other windmills. Because of the bug, I'm going to turn it off and on. Want to check the CO2. I'm pretty sure it's high. 35. Coal and oil. So I do have that boat that is approaching the oil rig, and it might be there already. So I'm going to be doing some drilling. You're going to get to see how that works. You want to do it because you'll learn from my mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. You'll see people in the forums complaining, and they'll say, I can't find anything, I'm scanning and I can't find anything. So I figured out how to fix the problem. You have to increase the scan area. The game doesn't really explain that part to you. Want to get the fuel because the price is pretty good. $2.58, $3, you're half or less. And because fuel is expensive, if you've got a lot of plants, the price is like $1.50. I shut all my plants down and I refuel everything. It's a minor inconvenience. I got to do some more coal. Looks like the internet connection is having a problem. going to top up. One of the things that the game needs, they need more oil reserves. For example, right now, you place a storage unit for electricity, they should have oil fields with storage units where you place the storage units for your oil, and then have like a port, and you bring your ship to that area and dump the oil inside. Something like that. They could easily add it to the game. Technically it's in the game, you just don't see it. Or maybe having things like put in your grid a port or a train station, and you would save money if you add those items to your grid. Okay, we're going to check out that ship. It's anchored. There it is. I'm going to show you click operation, and then you got to click the scan area. You do something like this. I don't know how to do it. I don't remember how to do it. Like that. And then you have to expand the scan area, and then you start the scan. If you don't do that, you're going to see all the small circles. That's where I wasn't finding oil. And then when I did the big circle, I started finding oil. So that's how you do it. Okay, so it looks like I am refueled. Going to check out the windmills. It's a 1 megawatt, and that's a 1.5. Don't know how big those are. Don't know how big these are. It's an 850. I'm going to look at what I could buy. Make sure I can get a good price. It says low stock, but it might not let me to buy it. It's got a low cut in at 4 and 14. These are pretty good up here. The 211 also says very low stock. So I'm going to try and get the 2.4. Go to units, go to production, go to wind, look for that 2.4. Going to reconnect it to the larger one. And then I'm going to sell this one. And I go to units, and then production, and then wind. I'm going to look for the 2.4. The 2.8, you really want stronger winds. Then I'm going to reconnect it to here. Looks like I got another one. Ow! Got another one here that I could sell, which is a 1.5. The 1.5 is probably pretty good though. Oh, no, it isn't. You know what? Am I making a mistake here? Are these all low performing? That one says 2.4. 1 megawatt. Not so bad. I'll keep it for now. Gonna check these numbers. So 1.5. Nah, that's not good. And that's a 1.0, that's not good either. I'm going to sell this. It's a 1.05. Let me go check. Because the 1.05 should be good. It's a 510. Those numbers are pretty good. $510, it should be generating electricity, and if it's not, then maybe I'm not going to do it. It's not up to 10, it's only 7.8. Might have to sell those. Might be it for today. Look at the window over here, how nice it is, and all of my windmills are adjacent to it. The only way to figure out which is the best is to put the windmill in the grid, put an identical windmill in a neighboring grid, and then measure over time. Because it is not the winter, I'm sure in the wintertime it's going to pick up. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to check this one out, probably sell it. These numbers are not that great. I don't know, I'm going to leave them there for now. And this was one of the ones that I mentioned in another video that does fairly well right here. Lake Champlain, I think it is. Okay, I'm going to check my mail. I don't know why we all got this stuff, but oh, it's that guy, Mark. So Mark has lots of accounts. Oh, that's what he's doing. Now I get it. It's because he's sending a lot of junk mail to people. There's other people that have noticed if you go into the stock and you look up players, you see over here I got one that says Mark Work, Mark W-O. If you type in Mark. Okay, Mark, 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 Mark. Hasn't updated, so he doesn't have any available shares, and I don't see a button to go back. I think I can buy more, right? Oh no, I can't. I'm at the maximum amount. Check to see if there's any research. no, I can't do anything. And then we're going to go back to check the auctions because they do become available. I probably got bids on all these. See what I own. Got one. You can break even with these, but I don't think you should expect to make any profit. But you got to do it in order to get the points from the achievements. I'm going to check my alliance. I know that there's nobody there. Oh, and look at that. Mark is the guy who started the alliance. What a surprise. I never got the achievement. I'm going to leave the alliance because I never got the achievement for joining an alliance. So I just joined an alliance. I don't know what it's called. Flying Dutch. So there's two places to check for achievements. Let me see if I can find them. Okay, one is you have to go to your office. The time is going to roll over in 2 minutes. So in 2 minutes, we'll see if I get better prices on anything. I'm not going to expand. It costs too many points. I never got join or create an alliance. Set up 10 or more offices is too expensive. Bid with more than 20 bidders. It's never happened. I've seen 5 or 6. No nuclear power plant, and I don't know what the Back to the Future is. You can see I got the 1 gigawatt plant. It does take a long time to refuel. It's a pain in the butt. Obviously, you want to check your fuel before you turn anything online. Got 1 more minute to go. You got to be careful when you click on these because the menus jump around and you might click on something that costs you points. See if I missed any CO2. I got it around 19 the last time I made a purchase. Oil went up, coal went up, CO2 no good. Okay, so it's going to take 39 minutes before I can put these all online. And I've checked through everything I'm going to do today. I'm not going to buy the new windmills yet. I'm going to sit on it for another video. Okay, that's it for today's video. If you have any questions or comments, please post below. Don't forget to go to my discussion forum, cheapbooks.cc. That's where I post tips and I make guides that I use for future videos that might come out months later. So you can see some tips now for things that I'm working on. And you can ask any questions you want or post your stats or whatever. Okay, if you have any questions or comments, please post below.